Trevor Hansen.
Yeah.
Oh.
You headed to Wichita?
No, up to Omaha, just left Wichita.
Oh, do you fly back to there tonight or something?
Do what?
Do you fly back there tonight or something?
Yeah, just taking these people up to Omaha for a meeting, and then I'll be back in Wichita around 6:30.
So on the ground, 0 Victor, clear 17.
Nice.
28-0 Victor, flying the ground, taxi, Alpha.
Alright, mixture's rich. Doors and windows, good. Time for torpedo heat off, and then you got landing strobes.
Strobe, land.
Taxi off.
Taxi off.
And
Oh, those aren't Blackhawks.
Chinooks.
They're chin hooks.
You think we can take off right now?
I think so.
Right underneath them. Don't we know what we're doing? Why don't we ever use this?
Because it sucks.
Exactly.
Guardian 19, turn left at Delta, contact ground 121.9, good day.
Left on Delta 121.9.
Shouldn't have put my camera back.
Those things are so awkward looking. Like their blades aren't even spinning. He landed off the runway.
Should we report it?
Probably. Look how far forward that front rotor's tilted.
Ugh. Just know if something failed, they'd probably send a blade right into us. Conveniently.
It would disintegrate before that. Or just like fly off.
We're northeast still, right?
Southeast.
We're southeast now?
Yeah, that's where the button was. I thought you put it there, so I just went with it.
Alright, it's fine. Salina Tower. Salina Tower, KSU 57 at Echo, ready for takeoff 17, departure to the southeast. Where it's not working though.
K-State 18, if you're able to turn left at Foxtrot, taxi, contact ground 0.9.
Turning off at Foxtrot and contacting ground on 0.9 or K-State 18.
K-State 57, runway 1, Salina Tower, runway 17 from Echo. Clear for takeoff, left turn southeast proof.
Left turn, southeast approve, and clear for takeoff runway 17, KSU 57. Ready back there, Chris?
Oh, I'm ready. I'll tell you what Jack used to tell me. Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Damn, you had a really good instructor then, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Don't shit the bed.
But we're in seats. You don't like that response?
That's center line. That's recorded.
Nice turn feet. Gears up, lights are out.
You know what you should do?
What?
Put some rudder in.
Hey, I was feeling it out.
I was feeling it too.
Oh good, I'm testing you. We've been over this, haven't we? This whole testing idea?
Yeah, you're not good at it.
What?
The firewall air off. That's weird.
Alright, after taking gears up, airspeed 107. Powers, full throttle, 2500 RPM. Mixture will lean once you get to 3000. And engine is really good. We'll continue to monitor.
What's our cruise climb airspeed?
107.
There you go. No rest for the weary.
Of course not.
Watch your power setting, don't get over the RPM there.
For the love of God. Back into the right. Lost quite a bit of altitude there. A lot of PTS standards.
Flying Tower, K-State, 17 Echo.
Airspeed's good, altitude's holding. A little more back pressure, a little more back
Flying
pressure.
Tower 17 Echo, left turn
Not too much,
southeast,
not too much. Right there,
Set the
looking
up
good.
on 17 K-State,
A little bit more nose is dropping.
Wind 220 at 12.
A little bit more, I'm losing lots of that. But catch it sooner. And roll it out smoothly, not smooth enough. And then nose drop, but not so much you lose altitude.
Yep, you gotta watch that. It's gonna want to drop.
Yeah. Roll that power back out.
Alright, just do one to the left and let the altitude change.
Yeah. You mind if I climb back up to 5.5 then?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that was bad. 30 degrees, start and back pressure, a little more power in there, not a whole
Watch your
lot.
altitude. You don't need to start adding back pressure until the nose starts to drop.
Flying Tower, Bonanza,
Okay.
Charlie Foxtrot, runway 17.
Bonanza 57 Charlie 5, Fred, Flying Tower, runway 17 Charlie, left turn not approved, clear for takeoff.
Capture that there, bring that nose back up. I'm gonna go ahead and do the right one.
Okay. Now just let it turn, and when the nose starts to drop is when you start adding back pressure. Right now.
Start to drop, yep.
Add more.
Yep. Damn it.
You just got a little bit less angle or bank here. You're at 60 right now. You just got to start adding it right as you're like anticipate it starting to go down and slowly start to add it. That way you don't go all the way over to 50 and then have to really pull back on it.
Okay, and I overshot too, I wasn't paying attention there. Alright, so 30 degrees of bank. Full power. Start pulling it up. Looking outside. We'll be at max pitch up at our 90. There's 90, hold that banking, hold that. Start rolling out bank, enough to hit that 180. All at the same time, hold that, more back pressure, more back pressure.
Alright, keep going.
48, that says that he'll be departing.
Get that bank in there, bank in there.
There you go, now level out.
We're starting our left turn out.
There you go.
Do that.
Just hold that altitude, let it regain airspeed.
17 Echo, ready for takeoff, we'd like to depart direct to Oadi.
You start a little bit east of north too, if you looked outside. So you turned a little bit more than 180 degrees.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the stall horn started going off a little bit early. Okay. Otherwise that was good. You know, if the stall horn goes off like that, just
So the stall horn's kinda, yeah.
slowly start letting off pressure.
Southeast approved.
Because you can still kind of milk it out a little bit.
Right.
Left turn.
But otherwise that was good.
K-State 30, contact Kansas City Center 134.9, have a great day.
Over to center on 134.9er for K-State 30, have a good one. Planet Tower, K-State.
Alright, want to give me some lazy 8s?
Ready for takeoff? 4 past 6.
I actually prefer to call them crazy 8s.
Yeah.
Can we do them just to the right?
Because mine are crazy.
We can start to the right if you want. Doesn't matter which way we start.
Can we just do only right after yesterday's performance? I feel like those will be good.
Well, see, here's my thinking. If you start to the right and do the right one good, then you're going to have your confidence built up for the left one. Or you could do the left one first and save the best for last. So,
Well, let's see. Regardless, you'll still be ashamed and call me bad and terribleness. So
I never call you bad and terrible. I just say your maneuver is bad and terrible.
that's much better.
5,500 Castle for Florian. We'll be passing over the airspace to the VOR.
K-State 26, Roger, understand.
All right.
Chris, I believe in you.
You breathed into me?
I believe.
I just got a Snapchat.
You breathe in him. Was it CPR?
Yeah, you see, Chris is different.
I'm a Chinaman. I believe.
K-State traffic over the VOR. Helicopter K-State 48 is just off the line and climbing for 4,000. We'll be doing holding procedures over the VOR. K-State traffic over the VOR at 4,000.
Let it drop, let it drop, let it drop. More. Start milking it out.
Slow. Now just look at the needles here. Looking good. Looking good. Don't let it pitch up too fast. Yep, keep it coming down. You milk it out. You still have 45 degrees here to go. Milk it. You're fine. Keep going. God. You know what I could do in the time it takes you to fly this last 45 degrees? Anything I wanted to.
What are you saying?
Saying this is really slow. But you're within. Make sure you get to that 45 point before you start removing that bank though.
Right, yeah, that's the one.
That was your problem there. You started removing it a little bit too fast. But you can see with that pitch down how fast that needle came.
Yeah.
Right? Well, and the airspeed was a lot slower, like half the speed, you know, coming down, dropping down. So that's what it's going to look like. All right, you can start one to the right.
So then, can you shoot past your 120 as long as it comes back, or ideally it shouldn't be? It should
plus
be
or minus 10 knots.
Okay. I'm just saying, like in your. No, I guess. Yeah, it gets slow enough on the up.
Flight ops, K-State 15.
Let it drop. What was your question?
Like, I do this, and as long as I'm rolling this out and this comes back down at 20, does that still count, or does it have to be only when it's on its upway?
It can't go past.
Okay.
Alright, why don't you try one again? You were talking through that last one, you weren't concentrating.
Go back down here, get stabilized. I forget, the entry speed is this, is it 130 or 120 on this one?
I believe
They're all 120, aren't they?
I believe it's 120, yeah. But I need to go review all my documents again, because I haven't reviewed it in too long. Because VA is 134, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 120. Pretty sure it's 120.
Don't want to slow down. There, just start slowing down a little more.
We could just like put it in a little bit of bank and G it down.
North of this area.
That's cheating.
Audio 3400 for the RNAV GPS 35 approach. Keep the traffic south, southeast. K-State got northwest K-State 28, 4,500, about 2 miles south of Teskit, west of Turkey. Over.
southeast, K-State 53, 6,500 approximately, 5 to the east-southeast of Gypsum. We'll hang out here, K-State in the southeast.
K-State traffic, K-State 26, just over Salina Airport en route to the VOR at 5,500 PC. Then we'll be climbing up to 65 and departing northwestbound once we get to VOR, K-State in the northwest.
Started the maneuver at 128 knots.
I'd like to request you 3-5 practice approach.
And K-State traffic over the VOR. Helicopter K-State 48 just doing tracking and intercepting at 4,000. Should be no factor. K-State traffic over the VOR.
Yep, so now kind of on this backside here, since you're right at your max, now you're going to keep the altitude in, but just keep the pitch down while you roll out to your 180, and it'll slowly start to bleed down some airspeed.
Gotcha.
And then just try to get a little bit slower on the next 90.
You got 19 inches in there too.
Yeah, you are a little fast. That's why you're probably at 128 knots when you started. Alright,
Gotcha.
go ahead and start.
Thank you, Chris.
Left on at 17, K-State 17.
What's your bank angle? Bank angle.
Thanks, Airbus.
Welcome. There you go. See how when you get that nose down, it really doesn't speed up as much as it loses altitude.
Right.
Because you definitely didn't get as slow as you should have got.
Right.
But you're able to fix it because of that. I mean, you don't want to shove the nose over, because you know in that one you didn't shove the nose over at all. It just slowly, you kind of just release the pressure out until it's flying itself down.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it wants to do the maneuver by itself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're within standards there, so that's good. Obviously, I mean, they're not expecting you to be 100% perfect on your prog.
Right.
I mean, they're expecting you to just kind of know what you're doing for the most part.
Yeah.
And the next stage is where we iron out all the kinks and everything.
Right.
You know, you'll be able to get it pretty much spot on every time by the end of the next stage. So, all right, that was good. Why don't you turn back to the north here?
Okay.
Let's see, what else do you want to do? Why don't we do, once we get on the north, let's do some slow flight.
Clear the option, pad 6.
Alright, do some slow flight.
Alright, first notch flaps.
K-State traffic southeast, K-State 27 at 2,400 just off Salina. We'll be climbing to 4,500 and we'll be direct to Carlton. K-State traffic southeast, K-State 27.
Ready to gear now.
Remember, our setup's going to be power out, then you're going to you're going to go gear down, power out, and then flaps. Altitude. Altitude.
Forget how much it was to pitch
All right,
down after
put
that.
some more flaps in.
Pull forward, below 96.
Start to catch your airspeed here. More back pressure. That's the trickiest part with slow flight is the entry.
Yeah. Pitch up for that airspeed. Add some power to bring that altitude back to where we were.
Now when I say power out, I really mean like 1500 or so.
Right.
So you're not just yanking. Okay, why don't you go ahead and recover. And maintain your altitude while you recover. Okay, what else? Dude.
Lights are out. Airspeed a little bit more before I pull that last one in. And start rolling out some of that nasty trim.
I usually kind of just give a little bit of rough trim in between what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be perfect,
Not all at
but
once,
it just
yeah.
helps me out a little bit.
We'll bring it back to...
Alright. Why don't you maintain 7,500 here and enter slow flight again.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Gear first?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Because recovery's flaps, gear flaps.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing wrong.
If you think about it, you're trying to slow down. Watch your altitude. There we go.
Yep.
Now flaps.
Yeah. You can take as long as you want, right?
Yep.
That's going to be my thing I'm trying to focus on. Is just get it trimmed out, get to where it needs to, do another thing. One notch your flaps.
A little more power out.
More power out.
Don't pitch down too much, because I don't want to do it by itself.
There it goes again.
Yep. Now get some more flaps in there.
Alright, last notch. Now we're below 96, so prop full forward.
Good.
And one more trim now, because it's all out there. Hold that altitude, get ready to intercept. She's still trying to drop.
And you can expect about 56 knots is where your stall horn is going to start going off. No, 56, 58 or so, depending on the plane.
Gotcha.
And on the right side, it's going to look like your needle is in the middle of this guy.
Gotcha. There it is. Keep it there. Adjust power and trim accordingly.
Give me a left turn to the south.
Turn to the south.
Just nice and gentle. Usually I only do
10 degrees.
I only do standard right turn when I'm doing slow flight. Watch your airspeed, don't get too slow.
Oh,
Add a little bit of power. Oh, you're alright.
There it is. A little more rudder in there. A little more power, losing altitude there. A little more pitch back, some more power. Not a whole lot. There he goes, okay. Slowly roll it out. Intercept it there, back again. There it is. A little less power, it's starting to go up again. A little less power. There it is. Oh, a little more in, not too far.
Solana Tower, K-State 19 is Digby inbound.
K-State 19, report guys.
Report guys, K-State 19.
There's south.
Good. So you just really focus in on the stuff and it's really not that hard.
Yeah, as long as you really hit.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and recover from slow flight again.
Okay.
Remember, you gotta maintain your altitude plus or minus 50. The maneuver's not done until you're in cruise again.
Okay, this is the first notch. Hold that altitude, hold that, pitch it down, start rolling out the trim now. A little bit of rough trim there. Good. Gear's coming up next. Ready for it, wanna pitch. One more down, one more down. One more down, she's trying to move. Got intercept first. And that last notch. There it is, I don't let it drop though. Trim out nice.
And get that rudder in there.
Oh, a little less rudder.
So Chris isn't puking in the back seat.
Flight ops.
What am I doing?
Getting rudder in there so you don't puke in the back seat.
Yeah, well.
I'd hate to if you're
You guys are cleaning it up.
Prop. Alright, good. Okay, let's go do some 8-zone pylons and then we're good to go.
Alright.
You can make a right turn to the north and then try to find a suitable 8-zone pylons location.
I'm going to instruct to Wozni for the GPS 30 approach. It'll be 3,400 cross over, and then it'll be over the school for our next point, so in case of traffic in the southeast.
if the wind's out of the south, this is going to be your lowest altitude right here.
So why do I climb them?
Because you're
going too far? Like too much adjustment?
Yeah, I would probably say that. Too much adjustment, and when you roll into your point, it's a little bit off.
KSA 48 is over
like that?
Yeah.
Go for pad 2. KSA 48.
So just look for the 45 here and just go for the next one. Get back in your calculated pivotal altitude. It'll be a little bit closer. Watch your airspeed going real fast.
Yeah.
Alright, and rolling in. Okay, don't need.
Huh? Yeah, see like that, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help you're going 50 knots faster than what you planned for.
Requesting northwest departure.
But you should be going, descending here. See how it's in front? Way in front right now. Now get ready for it to come back to the wing. Still descending. Now you're starting to climb. Slowly. Slowly. See how it's just sitting on that wing spar right now? That's what you're looking for. Just straight out of beam of view.
KSA traffic north-northwest.
Don't climb too much. Now it's in front.
5 miles west of Minneapolis at 6,000.
Yeah, it moved in front there.
Just doing some slow flight.
I must not be ever seeing what you're seeing, because it always looks fine when it's not.
See how it's over here though?
Now it's
okay, now it's on the wing spar. Just look at the wing spar. Yep. So now it's gonna be back a little bit. All right. Now you're planning for the next point. So pull back your power a little bit. You're still going fast. All right. Here comes your point. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So that's right on the spar now. All right. Keep your turn coming around though. Otherwise, you're gonna get a little bit farther away. And it's gonna be a little weird. Okay. So you're still descending slightly. See how you look out and it's like right abeam of you? Like it's right on top of that wing spar? That's how it should look. That's pretty good. Now it's a little bit in front. So descend just slightly, now it's back on. Alright, kind of start to pull back a little bit. Looks like it went back on behind us. But not a whole lot, just a little bit. A little bit, okay. Now as that headwind starts to shear out, you're going to be pulling back a little bit more, not a whole lot, just keep it on that wing spar, a little forward. There you go. Pull back some more, a little bit. That turn coming around. Pull back. Now it's behind us a little bit. See how far back it is from our wing spar?
Yeah.
Okay, just pull back. Back on there. Okay, now it's on, it's on. Kind of relax a little bit there. Alright, pull back some more because it's starting to slide back again. Alright, now you're planning for your next one.
What is your point? The road intersection?
Yeah. Alright, so you're going to be low here, so it's going to, like when you roll and it's automatically kind of going to be behind you almost, but don't dip your wing too much. It should be about the distance of your wingtip to the horizon is about how low you're going to be on there. Kind of think about going out there and sticking your foot on the end of the wing, and at your big toe is where you're going to keep that your intersection, your pylon at. Forward. See how it's in front now?
KSA 34, sonogram, runway 17, taxi Alpha and Echo.
Alright. Now it's going to come back just a little bit. You can see how much more difficult this gets when your turn gets really oblong like this.
48, pad 2, clear to land.
Pad 2, clear to land, KSA 48.
Alright, back controls.
Yeah, controls.
Back controls. Alright, I'm gonna climb up here. Alright, Alright, so I'm 45. Kind of level. I'm just using my power to get my speed back up to about 120. Alright, and my roll in. Bam. And now I'm just kind of holding that point. See how it's not moving a whole lot right there? It's kind of forward, so I'm going to drop my nose a little bit. I'm pulling my power back just because I don't need it anymore. But see how it's not moving? If I look out there, it's just not moving on my wingtip. Right now?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. Alright, so now we're heading straight into the wind. It's going to start coming back. See how it's starting to slide back now? That's because our ground speed is starting to pick back up again. And you just keep it at one point on the wingtip all the way around until you're ready for your next point. Break off, and you can see where my altitude is.
19 is about 2 to 3
right back
miles
there.
south of the school.
So you kind of see what I was talking about?
Yeah.
How it just kind of stays there? Alright. Do you want to try another one, or want to just head in?
I don't know. I can try another one. I don't think it's going to go well.
Okay. Why don't we just head in then? And you can kind of look at the video and kind of, that might help out a little bit too. Alright, your controls.
Controls.
Your controls. Why don't you go ahead and get us an approach checklist. And you take me back to the school. Yeah, I think the first time I ever flew a 8 on pylon correctly was on my last prog before commercial. Nice, because Colton Dom taught me it. I guess you didn't know him.
I didn't know.
No. Yeah, the guy doing my prog taught me how to do it.
It's about to cross the approach in 35, low approach 30 Skyhawk.
Crossing side KSA 47, more main above him.
He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know.
To be brutally honest, I don't.
Flying tower KSA 28 over Nickerson Farms, inbound for touch and goes. KSA 28 Fontaine report, a 2-mile right base, runway 18, and there's a couple of Skyhawks here at the airport, northwest bound. One's over the approach in a 30, the other's high off of his left.
Roger, we'll be looking for that traffic and we'll report a 2-mile right base 418.
Minneapolis traffic, K-State 15 is 6 miles to...
K-State 47, pad 6, clear for the option.
216.
Clear for the option, pad 6, K-State 47.
Copy.
Is that on company?
I just wanted to beat Pope to the punch for once.
Yeah, you sure did.